This next match is a 14-man Canadian Gauntlet match, where an NEW wrestler enters every 90 seconds, and the winner will get a contract to face the NEW champion at any show he chooses. Please welcome to the ring first.
The crowd favorite here at NEW, the first entrant in this match.
Elliot Tyler!
And he gets the worst positioning in a match like this. He'll have to go the distance if he wants to walk out of here with that contract. And oh my goodness, look who he's going to start out against. Two men who have been tagging together here in NEW in recent months, as the Strays are going to go head-to-head to start off this Canadian Gauntlet match. 14 men will enter, only one will leave. All the rest of them are going to get thrown over that top rope until one man is left to receive an NEW title shot at a show of his choosing.
Their partnership, their friendship is about to hit pause. It's just a second here when that bell rings. Oh, these two know each other so well.
He goes by Elliot Tyler these days, of course, but this crowd very familiar with his old moniker as he gets those beef chants everywhere he goes here, up and down the West Coast. And look at this. Perhaps familiarity breeds contempt, as these two men have faced off countless times over the years and will add another chapter to their storied rivalry in the early stages of this Canadian Gauntlet match here at NEW.
Wrestlers will be entering the ring every 90 seconds in this match.
So perhaps, despite the fact that these two are squaring off to begin this match, Jordan, starting out in the ring with a man who has been your tag team partner in recent weeks, something of a benefit, because as soon as a third competitor enters this match, it turns into something of a handicap contest.
And both of these wrestlers made a great showing in the chase for the championship tournament. Elliot Tyler losing in the finals. You know they want that title shot.
Of course, Judas Icarus losing in the semifinal as well. Both men falling victim.
Our third entrant is here. It's Battle Wasp.
To Travis Williams, as now out comes Battle Wasp, making his in-ring debut in NEW, though we have seen him before. He was part of the Decoy Reloaded in that all-out brawl against State of Emergency at NEW 5. And Battle Wasp throwing his hips around to start this one. He's got some fans in the audience. Everybody loves a good luchador mask. Battle Wasp.
And if you love a good luchador mask, Justin, what about our next show coming up at the NEW at the Commodore Ballroom, the Lucha Libre show on Cinco de Mayo?
Cinco de Mayo, no telling who's going to turn up in that one. No telling which members of the NEW roster you're even laying eyes on, honestly, as they will all be masked up for that particular evening.
Tickets currently available on Ticketmaster.ca for the Commodore Ballroom, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
A huge show, and what a historic night that will be as NEW makes their debut in the legendary Commodore Ballroom, a venue we will be in a few times over the next few months. Very much looking forward to that, Jordan. Battle Wasp, I'm sure, looking forward to making his mark on Cinco de Mayo as well. But right now, he's running wild in this ring as we've got our fourth entrant ready to make his debut in just a moment. And this crowd fired up to find out exactly who that will be. It's Jayce D'Arcy.
Another new face here in NEW.
Jayce D'Arcy, no stranger to wrestling fans in the Pacific Northwest, though quizzical looks in the faces right now of the men in the ring as they're unfamiliar with who they're about to encounter.
They're going to get real familiar with him in a second.
Look at the physicality from D'Arcy. Just the pure brute strength of the specimen like that. Nice drop kick on Elliot Tyler, sending him flying across the ring. And D'Arcy just got stung by the Battle Wasp, but Battle Wasp may have bit off more than he can chew.
Superman punch from Jayce D'Arcy, picking up Battle Wasp, looking for the power bomb.
Looking to powerbomb him straight out of the ring. We might have our first elimination here, unless Battle Wasp can reverse it, and he does! Battle Wasp stays in the ring. Jayce D'Arcy just got spilled to the outside. I can't believe what I just saw, Jordan.
Oh, and Wasp Fever taking over this crowd right now. They love it.
Battle Wasp flexing on Jayce D'Arcy as this crowd chants, Wasp, Wasp, Wasp. I thought he was dead for sure. He's still on the outside, though, as now Judas Icarus looks to put the boots to Battle Wasp.
Jayce D'Arcy still can't believe he's eliminated from this match, and I don't think he can believe it was Battle Wasp who did it.
We'll see if D'Arcy exits to the back or if he's going to drag Battle Wasp out with him, but we've now got our 5th entrant, and out comes the spine buster, Allan Jepsen, who's gone through something of a makeover since the last time we saw him in an NEW ring.
A new look, new attitude for Jepsen. He is a heavy hitter, and he just squished the bug.
Allan Jepsen looking like a son of anarchy as he dispatches the Battle Wasp, whose feet do touch the ground right now. And what a villain. Allan Jepsen has eliminated Battle Wasp, and this crowd hates him for it.
Now he's dominating the strays. He's got to be the least popular person in this whole building.
You either die a Battle Wasp or live long enough to see yourself become Allan Jepsen. Now it's Icarus working Jepsen against the ropes, but you look at the size of Allan Jepsen.
Yeah, if I'm either member of the Strays right now, I am teaming up to try and take out Allan Jepsen.
As you can see on the match graphic all around the ring here tonight, a list of the competitors that will be in this match. It's 14 men who will take to this ring before it's all said and done. And Jordan, there is some real size on some of the competitors that we have still yet to see here tonight.
Allan Jepsen is a big dude, but nowhere near the biggest that we're going to see in this match.
Oh no, Bishop still to come. Of course, Melo.
Melo. Oh,
Mr. Ferguson.
Yes.
There is going to be some beefy boys in this contest, and I'm not talking about Elliot Tyler. However, before we get to some of that muscle, out comes some sizzle before the steak. It's Coco Flash.
One half of the Illa tribe, a bit of a different look for them tonight. No tights, just fights.
As Coco with a double neck breaker off the top rope. Flips off of Allan Jepsen, but takes a punch to the face for his trouble.
Now, last show we called out Guerrilla Suge, his tag team partner in the Illa tribe, for getting some new ink. It looks like Coco Flash sporting some new ink as well, paying tribute to the Filipino culture.
Absolutely. We're teaming with B-Boy last time they were here as the Illa Killas.
That's right.
And that Filipino pride on full display, not just every time Coco and Suge take the ring, but from the audience as well. They have a traveling contingent who will come out to cheer these guys on every show. No matter what their attitude is, the people cannot get them enough of the Illa tribe.
One of the finest t-shirts we have available at NEW Wrestling merch as well, the Illa tribe. Judas Icarus calling some plays here.
Called plays from the Strays, who are happy to put their differences aside after working against each other for the first 2 minutes of this match. And we're just moments away from another competitor. The Northern Star, Evan Rivers.
One of the brightest young talents in NEW, an absolute fan favorite here.
All the lights on him here tonight as Rivers, like he was fired out of a cannon, took that ring about as quick as can be and is making an impact with the same speed.
Well, the intensity in this match just picked up tenfold as soon as Rivers slid into the ring and started doling out kicks.
And you know he feels like he's got something to prove here tonight. Evan Rivers has been a show stealer consistently, going all the way back to NEW1 at the Gaming Stadium in Richmond, Jordan. He's still looking for that definitive win, though.
He has come up short a few times, sure. But here's a guy who's getting better and better with each NEW show.
Some very impressive showings, but he would love to be the one inking his name on that contract for a title shot at a show of his choosing. That's the prize up for grabs here in the first ever NEW Canadian Gauntlet match. 5 men in the ring right now. One's already been tossed out. 2, in fact.
Oh!
And here comes Bishop.
And this match just got a lot bigger. Bishop hasn't been seen here in NEW in a few months.
The 8th man to make his way out to the ring in this Gauntlet match, and he's going face to face with Evan Rivers. Rivers looking to go up, and might not be the right play against a man with the size of Bishop. Hails from Beast, Vancouver. As he's putting the boots to every single man in the match as we speak. And the power of Bishop to bring up a big man like Allan Jepsen. Planted him outside the ring. Can he get the elimination, however? What a boot from Bishop to knock Jepsen clean off the apron. And that's our 3rd elimination of the night. As now Icarus looking to catch Bishop unawares, but Bishop will take a little bit more than that to knock him out.
Reacquainting himself with the NEW roster after a couple shows away.
A bionic elbow right to the forehead of Judas Icarus, and you can see him trying to shake out the cobwebs right now as out comes Mr. Ferguson.
And some new entrance music for Mr. Ferguson, some ska, I believe.
Forget about Squamish Roadkill. Mr. Ferguson looking like Squamish Roadkill here tonight. Bringing a sign out to the ring, calling for a boycott of the Victoria Reggae and Ska Festival. As Mr. Ferguson might want to save some of his energy for his opponents in the ring right now.
Right.
Jordan, he is just incensed at all of the signs talking trash against him.
I think this might be, I don't know about the horns, but it might be the mighty, mighty Bossman tones.
There's a sign in the front row advocating that Mr. Ferguson be named the supreme leader of North Korea.
That is not on the line in this match.
No.
Just the NEW title.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. We'll see if Ferguson plants his eyes on that sign and rips it to shreds the same way he did a number of different placards that he saw as he made his way down, as he antagonizes the ska and reggae fans here in this audience.
You don't want to piss off that community.
No. And we said there's a lot of Rob Van Dam fans in this area as well.
It's Parm! Parm is due. Parm came into this match at 50-1 odds.
Don't tell me you did it, Jordan.
I had to. 50-1 odds for Parm. Look at him. Did you see the promos that he cut on every single other competitor leading up to this match?
I did, yes. As Parm has his eyes on the biggest man in the ring right now, and that is Mr. Ferguson. Ferguson, though, having no part of it.
Nobody worked harder to gain a psychological edge going into this match than Parm did.
He has antagonized every single opponent he is running up against here tonight, and you have to wonder which one of them it's going to be who will take out that frustration on him in the end. But right now, he is working over Mr. Ferguson. I can't believe what we're seeing from Parm right now.
I'm going to be a rich man.
You did it, didn't you? You put down your famous wager that you've bet on every single show in NEW thus far.
$400 on Parm. Parm is due. I'm loving this.
You do know your wrestling, Jordan. I will give you that. You might not know your finances. As Parm on the ring apron right now, and in comes Mr. Ferguson. $400 down the drain for Jordan Bowman.
Oh no. No.
Not again.
Okay.
We got to get you a financial consultant,
It's fine,
I
it's
think,
fine.
going forward. But a huge elimination for Mr. Ferguson. And now out comes the man of mystery, the prince of paranoia, the crowned king of conspiracies, Eli Surge.
I do get very easily cheered up seeing Eli Surge, wildly popular wrestler here in NEW. Very considerate bringing tinfoil hats for everybody.
That emergency blanket on Eli Surge.
I think it's so the government can't register his heartbeat.
It always looks to me like if Macho Man was just asking questions. He had a lot of questions about things. But nobody right now to plant a tinfoil hat on for Eli Surge. He's asking the audience who he should put it on. They're all saying Mr. Ferguson. Oh, come on.
Well, nothing better than, after eating a sign to have a little dessert and eat some tinfoil.
And a big boot from Bishop as well, as we might see something of a reunion here. Bishy Wishy getting themselves reacquainted.
Some bishy-wishy chants in the crowd here. People aware of their history.
Many people aware that these ruffians we see before us here tonight used to be party boys back in the day.
That's right. Guerrilla Suge couldn't be coming in at a better time. His partner, Coco Flash, is in deep trouble here.
As Bishop looking to eliminate Coco right now, and Suge makes the save before he's even entered the ring. He holds Coco Flash from hitting the floor.
Suge as well with a different look, different attitude, looking at the street fighting gear, just like Coco Flash.
I wonder if this is the influence of B-Boy perhaps rubbing off on the men he tagged with at NEW 5, as Suge making an impact in this ring, and you can hear it as he plants those German suplexes to the mat. Another big boy going up, Mr. Ferguson! Oh my!
When we talked about the size coming into this match in the early stages, I don't think we had Guerrilla Suge figured, but that's a big, devastating guy right there.
No, that is not one of the gentlemen that we had eyed as a massive, massive opponent in this match.
But we will never make that mistake again. He just F5'd Bishop.
Incredible. But look at this. Oh my, Illa Tribe caught gloating and are dumped to the floor by the former members of Bishy Wishy.
Malik Melo coming into this match now, gotta be one of the early favorites.
He might be the biggest man on the NEW roster, as Malik making his way out to the ring.
And a very advantageous spot too. He is the second to last entrant into this match. He's coming in fresh. Let's not forget Elliot Tyler and Judas Icarus have been in this since the very beginning.
As Evan Rivers, oh my.
Power bombed out of the ring by Bishop. What an elimination.
Not just a power bomb, Jordan. I believe that was a razor's edge. Incredible stuff. As Bishop's going up looking for the Bishy bomb. Not gonna find it. Instead, Malik Melo able, look at this, the power of Melo! Power bomb on Bishop. And I believe you could feel that impact in BC Place, Rogers Arena, heck, maybe all the way out in Swangard Stadium.
You gotta check the ring for damage. We got more matches to come here tonight.
Have to be worried about the ring's ability to withstand some of these impacts. The size of these competitors is Malik has Ferguson up. Mr. Ferguson with a follow-away slam from Malik Melo. As is our final entrant making his way out to the ring. It's a packed house. Still 6 men in there with a 7th on the way, and it's Malik Melo standing tall right now.
He's going to have company in a minute, though. The High to Heartthrob, Adam Ryder.
Who's brought some festivities with him.
Ryder, the winner of a phenomenal triple threat at NEW 5 against Evan Rivers and Eli Surge.
Oh,
he's got a lot to prove.
Look at this from Adam Ryder. I thought he was going to take that chair into the ring and crack it over the head of his combatants, but no. He is content to just plunk himself down at ringside and let these guys deliver some more damage before he officially enters this match.
Adam Ryder also knows the benefit of getting a great seat, sitting ringside, and watching some phenomenal NEW wrestling action.
And you know what? When we last saw him in NEW 5 in that triple threat match that he had, he put his moneymaker on the line perhaps a few too many times. You don't earn a moniker like the High to Heartthrob. Oh my, Malik Melo just spilled out to the floor as Bishop and Mr. Ferguson continue to get reacquainted. But you don't earn a moniker like the High to Heartthrob if you're gonna get your face beaten up.
Absolutely not.
And Adam Ryder being very conscientious of that here tonight.
You're going to be very concerned if you're in the ring and you are not Bishop or Mr. Ferguson right now. They've just taken out one of the biggest hosses in the whole match with Malik Melo and Elliot Tyler. Not the same size as Malik Melo, just a touch smaller.
How are you supposed to earn a living if you're Adam Ryder, if you go get your moneymaker all marred up and scarred up in a brutal match like a Canadian Gauntlet match here in NEW?
Obviously, Mr. Ferguson and Elliot Tyler getting reacquainted. A lot of history there.
Oh,
and
wow.
Another chapter just got written.
Those two very familiar as this looks right now like the Bishop and Ferguson show.
Judas Icarus coming to the defense of his tag team partner and friend, taking umbrage with the elimination of Elliot Tyler.
You had to think if anybody had the power to eliminate some of these big boys still left in the ring, Jordan, it would be a combined effort from Icarus and Elliot Tyler, but instead Icky's gonna have to go it alone, and he certainly is fired up right now after a huge spear on Ferguson, but in comes Bishop! And Icky able to keep his feet planted on the apron. Can he stay in this match? Oh, Adam Ryder pulls Icarus to the floor. Elimination Ryder.
What do me and Judas Icarus have in common? We both forgot that Adam Ryder was there. Oh, Judas Icarus having words with the High to Heartthrob on the outside of the ring.
And now we're going to see something of the inverse of what we saw in the early stages of the match. Two tag team partners who started at 1 and 2 got to work together as more men came in. Well, now we're seeing two former partners who've been working together for the entirety of this match, and now that they've run out of opponents to target their aggression towards, they may take it out on each other.
But the cryptic connoisseur Eli Surge, he's no slouch either. Bishop eliminates Ferguson. Surge eliminates Bishop. Oh my goodness gracious.
And Eli Surge may have done it, but he's forgotten that there's one more combatant left in the match. And now the freshness of Adam Ryder on full display. A Pele kick. Kip up back to his feet. Ryder's gonna walk away with this thing in a cakewalk. And nobody in this audience wants to see that here this evening.
Eli Surge reverses. Ryder hanging on, skinning the cat.
Hanging on for dear life, able to work his way back in the ring. And now another lariat from Surge. Can he do it? Both men hanging on for dear life.
Both feet have to touch the ground.
And now they're going to take a seat. Like a park bench. And exchange chops as one does. This is the match right here, Jordan. The final two competitors. One hard strike can win you a shot at the NEW Championship. Who's it gonna be? Eli Surge, oh no!
He's still hanging on!
Precariously hanging by an elbow! And he stays in the match for now.
The smile has faded from Adam Ryder. That is one frustrated man.
Surge.
Jawbreaker.
Oh, and he's got a tinfoil hat that he just removed from the head of the referee. Wear the hat, one of the most popular chants at every NEW show. As more and more people buy into the conspiracy theories of Eli Surge with every passing month, and now Surge, nothing conspiratorial about it, could be about to punch his ticket. He does! Eli Surge is the winner of the inaugural Canadian Gauntlet match. His first victory in NEW, and Eli Surge will challenge for the Nation Extreme Wrestling Championship.
It is not a conspiracy, it is a fact. He has a future title shot at the NEW Championship. Wow!
Eli surging up the power rankings.
What a night for Bigfoot's best friend.
You could hear the cheers of the Chupacabra as he threw Adam Ryder to the floor.
What a performance from Eli Surge.
He spent the last few months in the Pacific Northwest.